If you've made it this far in the video, I believe that my thoughts and experiences have resonated with your heart and mind to some extent. We all have moments when we feel lost in our relationships, disrespected, or undervalued in ways we don't deserve. But remember, the power to change the situation always lies within us. By applying the principles of Stoicism, focusing on yourself, and not letting external circumstances dictate your emotions, you can put an end to her disrespect and even make her regret her actions. This journey is not easy, but it is worth it. You will not only regain your confidence and inner peace, but also unlock new opportunities for happiness and success in life. Always remember, you are deserving of respect and love. Keep growing, setting new goals, and striving to become the best version of yourself. If you find this content valuable and wish to continue receiving insights and experiences about love, relationships, and self-development, I invite you to join us on this journey. By subscribing to the channel, you won't miss any valuable content. We are committed to bringing you profound lessons, genuine stories, and practical advice to help you overcome challenges in life and relationships. Number 1. The remarkable power of silence. In complex relationships, words sometimes cease to be effective tools for resolving issues. I've experienced being disregarded by someone I deeply cared about. She dismissed me, acting as if all my efforts were meaningless. It was in those moments that I discovered the true power of silence. Stoicism teaches us that not every battle needs to be fought with words or actions. Silence is a form of self-retreat and an expression of inner strength. When you choose silence, you refuse to let others' negative emotions affect your mind. You maintain your composure, avoiding the cycle of arguments and hurt. When I chose silence in response to her disregard, something magical happened. She started to question her behavior. My silence created a void, forcing her to confront her own emotions and actions. Without a target for her anger or disdain, she had to reflect on herself and recognize the mistakes she had made. Silence also provides an opportunity to focus on yourself, to grow and improve. Instead of wasting energy on negative emotions, you invested in enhancing your value. Spend time pursuing your passions, hobbies, and personal goals. As she sees you growing, becoming confident and happy without her presence, she may realize the true worth she overlooked. Silence allows you to take control of the situation. You no longer react in the way she expects, which can confuse her and prompt her to reconsider her actions. Your silence becomes an unexpected response, breaking the negative communication pattern. I remember a time when, after a period of silence, she approached me. She admitted that my silence made her feel regretful and curious about my emotions. We had an honest conversation, free of contempt or anger. It was silence that paved the way for understanding and reconciliation. However, remember that silence is not a tool for punishment or manipulation. It's a way to maintain inner peace and respect for yourself. You remain silent not to make her regret her actions, but to protect your soul from unnecessary hurt. Ultimately, silence is the highest expression of confidence and maturity. It shows that you don't need to prove anything to anyone because you understand your own value. When practiced sincerely and mindfully, silence can transform your surroundings for the better. Believe me, Silence is more powerful than you might think. It can help you rise above her contempt and even lead her to regret her actions. More importantly, it helps you rediscover balance and happiness in your own life. Number 2, letting go of desires. Have you ever wondered why her disdain affects you so deeply? I've been in your position, craving recognition, love, and attention from someone I gave my whole heart to. But it was this very craving that became a chain, robbing me of my freedom and inner strength. Stoicism teaches us that happiness doesn't come from external factors, but from within our minds and souls. When you let go of desires, you free yourself from dependence on others. You no longer allow your emotions to be dictated by her actions or words. Instead, you find peace and confidence within yourself. I recall the nights I spent tossing and turning before deciding to stop craving her attention. I realized that trying to change someone's mind is futile if they're unwilling to change. Rather than chasing what's beyond my control, I focused on what I could control, myself. When you let go of desires, you stop radiating the energy of lack and need. She will notice the change in you. Your confidence and self-sufficiency will become evident. You no longer chase her, try to please her, or prove anything to her. This not only helps you regain balance, but might also make her reevaluate her perception of you. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring or loving. It means you respect yourself and accept that everyone has the right to choose their path. You give her the freedom to make her choices while allowing yourself the freedom to move forward. During this process, you'll discover many wonderful things about yourself. You'll have time to develop new skills, pursue your passions, and build positive relationships. Your life will become richer and more meaningful when you're no longer bound by desires. A remarkable thing happened to me when I stopped craving. She began to notice the change in me. The calmness, confidence, and happiness I displayed surprised her. Without the pressure or tension between us, she started reaching out to me, curious about what had brought about this transformation. Letting go of desires also helps you see the relationship more clearly. You can evaluate whether she truly deserves your affection. No longer blinded by emotions, you can make wiser decisions for yourself. Remember, excessive craving can lead to imbalance in a relationship. It creates pressure and may make the other person feel suffocated. By freeing yourself from desires, you create a comfortable space for both parties. This can pave the way for a healthier relationship or prepare you to embrace new possibilities in life. I encourage you to try letting go of desires for a while. Focus on yourself, do what you love, and spend time with the other important people in your life. You'll be surprised by the positive changes it brings. Ultimately, letting go of desires is a way to reclaim control over your life. You no longer allow others to dictate your happiness or sadness. You hold the keys to your own fulfillment. And when she realizes that you're no longer dependent on her validation, she might regret having looked down on you. Believe me, when you let go of desires, you not only free yourself, but also create a natural magnetism. Your confidence and independence will make her and others see you in a new light. Regardless of the outcome, you will have found peace and happiness within yourself. Number 3, ending or new beginning. You might find yourself at a crossroads where your relationship with her seems to have reached its conclusion. But let me ask you to reconsider. Is this truly the end? Or could it be the start of something new for you? In difficult times, Stoicism encourages us to look inward and seek deeper understanding of ourselves. Facing disdain and disappointment is not just a challenge, it's an opportunity to grow and evolve. I've been where you are, feeling lost and confused as a significant relationship suddenly shifted. But I came to realize that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. Instead of focusing on what was lost, I chose to embrace the opportunities unfolding before me. This ending might be a sign that it's time for you to realign your life. Now is the moment to set new goals, explore untapped passions, and build a better version of yourself. You're no longer bound by her expectations or judgments. You are free to chart your own course. At the same time, this is an opportunity to reflect on the relationship. What lessons can you take away? Is there anything you might approach differently in the future? This self-reflection isn't about blame. It's about growth and understanding how to foster healthier connections. If she truly cares, she will notice the positive changes in you, your newfound confidence, independence, and happiness might prompt her to reconsider her actions. But whether or not she feels regret, what matters is that you've found your own path. Think of life as a book, with each chapter serving a purpose. Ending one chapter doesn't mean the story is over. In fact, it opens the door to a new chapter filled with fresh characters, events, and opportunities for you to write your story anew. Stoicism emphasizes accepting what cannot be changed and focusing on what is within your control. You cannot alter her thoughts or actions, but you can control your reactions and attitude. By accepting the present reality, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and pave the way to inner peace. Take this time to care for yourself. Engage in activities that bring joy and meaning to your life. Reconnect with family, friends, and those who have a positive impact on you. Set small daily goals to keep growing and improving. This could also be the beginning of a new relationship, whether with her or someone else. When you've become the best version of yourself, you'll naturally attract people who are right for you, people who value and respect you. This new relationship will be built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and genuine love. Finally, remember that you are not alone on this journey. Many others have faced similar challenges and emerged happier afterward. They are proof that every ending can become a wonderful new beginning if you seize the opportunity and move forward. So don't view this ending as a failure. See it as a pivotal moment in your life. You have the power to transform it into a fresh start, filled with hope and potential. Trust yourself and step forward with courage and determination. Let the past serve as a lesson, the present as your action, and the future as your opportunity. You deserve happiness and respect. Sometimes achieving that means closing an old chapter to begin a brighter one in the story of your life. Number 4, don't appear too dependent on them. Do you know that appearing overly dependent on someone can make them feel pressured and want to distance themselves? I've been in situations where my every thought and action revolved around her. I believed that showing constant care and presence would make her happy, but in reality, it only made her feel suffocated and want more space. Stoicism teaches us that happiness and inner peace should not depend on another person. When you appear overly dependent, you hand over control of your emotions to them. This not only makes you vulnerable, but also diminishes your natural attractiveness. I remember a time when she told me she felt overwhelmed by my constant presence, always asking, always wanting to know everything about her. At first, I thought this was a sign of deep love, but I realized that my excessive need for her had inadvertently created a burden for both of us. When you stop appearing overly dependent, you display confidence and independence. You show that you have your own life, goals, and passions. This not only makes you more attractive, but also earns her respect. She will see you as a strong individual, capable of self-retrieve and not reliant on anyone else. I decided to change my approach. Instead of texting, calling, or showing up uninvited, I took time for myself. I revisited hobbies like reading, working out, and catching up with friends. I focused on work and set new career goals. A surprising thing happened. She started reaching out to me more. She asked about what I was doing and wanted to know about the positive changes in my life. This shift not only balanced our relationship, but also made both of us feel more comfortable and happy. Not appearing overly dependent doesn't mean being indifferent or cold. The key is maintaining a balance between showing care and preserving personal independence. You can care and love without letting those feelings dominate your entire life. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. When you master yourself, you're not swayed by others' actions or words. This helps you remain calm and clear-headed in any situation. If you feel you're being overly dependent, take a step back. Ask yourself, what makes you happy? What goals or passions have you neglected? Spend time pursuing them. When you live a full and meaningful life, you not only find happiness within yourself, but also create a strong magnetic presence. She will notice the positive changes in you. Your confidence, dynamism, and passion will intrigue her and make her want to reconnect. You stop being the one who chases and instead become someone she wants to discover and pursue. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and understanding. When you're not overly dependent, you give her space to breathe and the freedom to express herself. This creates a positive environment where both of you can thrive together. Remember, your value isn't determined by whether she stays or leaves. You are an independent individual deserving of love and respect. Don't let the fear of losing her make you lose yourself. Trust in who you are and move forward with confidence. If she truly cares, she will recognize and appreciate the qualities that make you unique. And if she doesn't, you still have a fulfilling and meaningful life ahead of you. Don't appear overly dependent. Stay true to yourself, and happiness will find its way to you naturally. Number 5, maintaining distance. Have you ever considered that maintaining distance might be the key to changing how she perceives you? In relationships, excessive closeness is not always the best thing. I've experienced a situation where my constant presence made her take me for granted, leading to disrespect and indifference. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and one of those things is how we manage distance in relationships. Maintaining distance is not about creating coldness or separation. It's about giving both parties the space to think and reevaluate the relationship. When you choose to maintain distance, you give her the opportunity to recognize your true value. Your absence may make her realize the things she previously took for granted. She might start missing the good moments, meaningful conversations, and support you've offered. Distance creates a gap where she can question whether she truly wants to lose you. I recall a time when, after a major argument, I decided to spend some time on my own and create some distance. At first, she seemed indifferent, but over time, she began reaching out, wanting to know what I was doing, how I felt, and why I had become less present. This shift forced her to reflect on her feelings and reevaluate her attitude toward me. Distance also helps you focus on personal growth. It allows you to pursue your goals, hobbies, and passions. As you become happier and more confident, it will show in how you interact with others. She may notice these positive changes and regret not valuing you more. Maintaining distance is not only about giving her perspective, but also about assessing whether this relationship is truly right for you. You can ask yourself if she is deserving of your love and attention. If the answer is no, you'll be better prepared to move forward and embrace new opportunities in life. During this period, it's important to stay resolute and not be swayed by fleeting emotions. She may test your resolve and try to pull you back into old patterns. If you remain firm, she will see that you're serious and respect your decision. Stoicism emphasizes self-retreat and not letting external circumstances dictate your emotions. By consciously maintaining distance, you practice that control. Instead of reacting impulsively, you act with intention and clarity. A healthy relationship requires a balance between closeness and space. Too much closeness can lead to boredom and disrespect, while too much distance can erode connection. By carefully managing distance, you create freshness and maintain attraction in the relationship. Remember, maintaining distance is not about playing mind games or manipulating her emotions. It's about giving both of you the time and space to reflect on what truly matters. If she cares, she will recognize and appreciate your effort. Ultimately, maintaining distance protects you from unnecessary hurt. You're no longer putting yourself in a vulnerable position to be disrespected or undervalued. You maintain control of the situation and preserve your inner peace. Trust the process. Regardless of the outcome, you've acted maturely and respected yourself. If she regrets her actions and wants to reconcile, you can decide what's best for both of you. If not, you'll be ready to move on and find happiness elsewhere. Maintaining distance is an art that requires patience and understanding. It not only helps you resolve the current issue, but also offers valuable lessons for the future. You'll become stronger, more confident, and ready to face any challenges life brings. So, consider maintaining distance as a strategy to shift the dynamic. You have nothing to lose but much to gain. Sometimes, taking a step back is necessary to move forward with greater purpose. Your peace and happiness are worth more than any relationship that doesn't offer the respect and love you deserve. Number 6. Practicing Stoic philosophy. You may have heard of Stoicism, an ancient yet highly practical philosophy for modern life. Practicing Stoic principles can help you not only overcome her disdain, but also achieve inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Understanding Stoicism, originating in the 3rd century BCE, Stoicism emphasizes living rationally, accepting what cannot be changed, and focusing on what is within our control. It encourages us to seek happiness from within, rather than relying on external circumstances or validation from others. Acceptance and self-focus. When faced with her disdain, your instinctive reactions might include anger, sadness, or efforts to change her mind. However, Stoicism advises us to accept reality as it is. This doesn't mean you condone her behavior. It means recognizing that you can't control her thoughts or actions. Instead, focus on yourself, on how you respond and what you feel. You have complete control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Use this time for self-improvement and skill building. As you become the best version of yourself, you'll gain confidence and inner strength. Cultivating calm and resilience. Stoicism values composure in the face of adversity. Maintaining a calm mind allows you to make sound decisions and avoid being swept up by negative emotions. Remember, emotions are temporary, and you have the power to control them. Resilience is equally vital. Don't let her disdain shake your confidence or undermine your values. Stand firm in your principles and don't compromise them just to please someone else. Empathy and forgiveness. Cultivating calm and resilience. Stoicism values composure in the face of adversity. Maintaining a calm mind allows you to make sound decisions and avoid being swept up by negative emotions. Remember, emotions are temporary, and you have the power to control them. Resilience is equally vital. Don't let her disdain shake your confidence or undermine your values. Stand firm in your principles and don't compromise them just to please someone else. Empathy and forgiveness. Part of Stoic practice involves understanding that everyone faces their own struggles and pain. She may be dealing with personal issues that influence her behavior. Instead of harboring resentment, try to empathize and, if possible, forgive. Forgiveness doesn't mean accepting wrongdoing. It means freeing yourself from the burden of anger and bitterness. By forgiving, you allow yourself to move forward, unshackled by the past. Clarifying your values and goals. Take time to define your personal values and life goals. What truly matters to you? What do you want to achieve? Having clear objectives keeps you grounded and less influenced by external factors. Pursuing personal goals not only brings fulfillment, but also adds meaning to your life. She might notice this positive transformation and view you differently. But more importantly, you'll be living for yourself, not for her approval. Living Stoic principles. Focus on what you can control. You can't change her actions, but you can control your response. Choose calm, thoughtful actions over impulsive reactions. Embrace discomfort as growth. Challenges are opportunities to strengthen your character. Find peace within yourself. Don't rely on her or anyone else for your happiness. Practicing Stoicism not only helps you handle the current situation, but equips you with tools to navigate life's complexities. You'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. Whether she regrets her actions or not, the most important thing is that you find clarity, balance, and happiness within yourself. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Focus on the good things in your life, family, friends, health, and work. When you practice gratitude, you'll feel happier and more content with life. Gratitude also helps you maintain a positive outlook, even when facing difficulties. It generates a positive energy that can influence those around you, potentially altering how they perceive you. Self-control in every situation. Self-retrieval is the ability to remain composed in all situations. By applying Stoic principles, you learn to avoid impulsive reactions to provocations or disrespect. Instead, you respond thoughtfully and calmly. This approach not only preserves your inner peace, but also demonstrates maturity and strength. She may be surprised by this transformation and regret underestimating you. Building healthy relationships. Stoicism can help you cultivate healthier relationships. You come to understand that no one is perfect and that everyone has their weaknesses. Instead of criticizing or judging, you focus on sharing and supporting each other in personal growth. If your relationship with her can be salvaged, your positive changes may inspire both of you to improve. If not, you'll be ready to embrace new connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Learning from great minds. Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius have left invaluable lessons. They faced immense challenges, yet maintained equanimity and wisdom. Reading their works can provide deeper insights into applying Stoic principles in daily life. Their advice and philosophies remain timeless and can help you navigate your current difficulties. Living in the present. Stoicism encourages living in the present moment without excessive worry about the future or regret over the past. By focusing on the here and now, you can enjoy life more fully. This practice reduces stress and anxiety. You stop obsessing over what she thinks or does and instead concentrate on making each day meaningful and fulfilling. The journey of personal growth. Applying Stoic philosophy is not a quick fix to end her disdain or make her regret her actions. Instead, it's a path of personal growth, enabling you to become stronger, more confident, and happier. By living according to Stoic principles, you not only change how others perceive you, but, more importantly, how you perceive yourself. You realize that happiness doesn't come from others' approval, but from inner satisfaction and peace. Perhaps this positive transformation will lead her to see your true worth. But regardless of the outcome, you'll have found the right path for yourself, and that is what truly matters. Keep moving forward. Continue on this journey with determination and confidence. Life is full of surprises, and good things come to those who strive and believe in themselves. By embracing Stoic principles, you'll find balance, strength, and happiness, regardless of the challenges you face.